race. So you have a solid quarterback until you can give me something great. We have a quarterback that was in the MVP conversation this year. I'm not getting rid of that quarterback that was in the MVP conversation this year, along with that number 88 and the relationship they have, and the union they have, the vibe, and the connection they have on the football field.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video, man. I'm back with another video. And before you guys kill me, this is the Ezekiel Elliott jersey I got on because I'm still rocking with the Cowboys, and Zeke didn't let me down on Sunday. So I'm gonna rock out with Zeke. But this video right here is gonna be about should we or should we not keep Dak Prescott? I did a video yesterday about Troy Aikman's opinion on the Cowboys, and a lot of you guys in my comment section was killing Dak. Get him up out of here, trade him, cut him. I don't care what you do, just get him a hell up out of here. So I thought I'd bring another Cowboy great, another Cowboy legend, another Super Bowl winning champion, and get his opinion, and then we're gonna come back and break it down. But before we do, y'all know how I like to do these videos. Jump in that comment section, hit that like button, share the video. Also, jump in that merchandise store. I got some codes on the bottom of the screen. Get 10% off and free shipping. Grab your mug, a coffee mug, a floor mat. I got something in there for almost everybody. But let's check Michael Irvin out, and we're gonna come back and break it down. Check it out.
I want us to retool and get back in the fight. I don't want us to be looking for a quarterback and get knocked all the way out the fight. And you can't go out and say, you're going to be a great quarterback, you're going to be a great quarterback, or you're going to be a great quarterback. Let's take one of them. You have to develop that quarterback. You have to make sure that quarterback knows how to lead your team. I'm not ready to go back into the abyss of chasing down and trying to find quarterbacks. I knew what that was like prior to us getting Tony Romo. You remember all of those Quincy Carters and Drew, all those guys we brought in. Yep. We will not get back into that race. So you have a solid quarterback until you can give me something great. We have a quarterback that was in the MVP conversation this year.
Now, y'all heard Michael Irvin speak, and I want you to make this clear. I'm not taking up for Dak Prescott. I'm being devil's advocate. I want to know what you guys feel like in the comment section after hearing Michael Irvin speak. Now, Michael Irvin said he don't want to go back into that blizzmo of searching for a quarterback. Because some of you probably don't remember these days of the Quincy Carters, the Chad Hutchinsons, the Drew Bledsoe, Drew Henson. Y'all don't remember the Vinny Testaverde? Do y'all remember these days? Dak Prescott has not been the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys for 28 years, or however long it's been since we won the Super Bowl. He has not been the quarterback. So who you gonna blame for all those other years? A lot of you guys just want to throw Dak Prescott out. But I hear you. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But I want to hear you guys' opinion in the comment section. We're going to listen to somebody else give his opinion on Dak Prescott, and we're going to come back and break it down. Check it out.
Great. He did not play well in the playoffs. Gotcha. But you can do for everything you're saying, hey, he could do this better. He can do this better. On the other side of that coin, understand, you can get a lot worse quarterback plays. You can get a lot worse. You can never be in this position. You can be under 500 as a team. You can do worse than the quarterback that led the league in touchdown passes, Skip. And so when you don't appreciate what you have, then sometimes you got to learn the hard way. And sometimes you're sitting there like, yeah, let's build our team up. Fire McCarthy, do all this. Hey, let's get rid of all these guys. Well, you're going to have a chance to do that, Skip. Tyron Smith, he's not under contract right now. Biotish, he's not under contract right now. There's a number of guys you don't have to bring back. Jordan Lewis, there's a number of guys you don't have to bring back, but watch how different your team is. You don't want to bring Dak Prescott back? Watch how different your team would be without him. And then you would be appreciating, you would be wishing. There's a number of teams wishing for Dak Prescott. Let the Atlanta Falcons hear about Dak Prescott being available. I guarantee you they'd be happy. He's done nothing for their franchise. They'd be happy to give him $55+ million to come quarterback their franchise. There are a number of teams just like them that would pay a lot of money. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for example, they'd pay a lot of money to come see Dak Prescott do what he's done against them in the playoffs for them. And so, yeah, I hear what you're saying, Skip, but you better pay him or you're going to be in a lot worse situation going forward.
Now, y'all heard Michael Irvin, and I just let y'all hear Richard Sherman. Now, y'all heard what both them men said. So for those of you out there that don't want Dak Prescott as your quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, what do you get in return? Like, who are you going to get to fill in that spot? I want to know. Put in the comment section, what do you do? Do you cut him? Do you trade him? Like, what do you do? Because Richard Sherman said it's a lot of teams out there that'll be happily take Dak Prescott and pay him the $55-60 million he gonna want again for his next contract. So what do we do? Because a lot of you guys say that I'm an advocate for Dak Prescott, so I'm trying to give you both sides of the coin. And just so you know, I'm trying to give you both sides of the coin. I'm gonna let you hear somebody who is against keeping Dak Prescott as their quarterback. That way, it won't be coming from a biased perspective. So check it out.
I told both of you guys and Keyshawn all year very long, I just don't trust him in the postseason. I never wavered. I was stuck with him, so I can't help but root for him because I'm diehard lifelong. I can't help it. It is what it is. And he did play much better this year with McCarthy calling plays than he played last year. We can do better than Dak. You say we could do a whole lot worse. I got you. But we can do better than Dak Prescott because he's now fallen to 2-5 in the postseason, right on schedule yesterday. When I actually least expected it, he turned back into quote-unquote playoff Dak. To me, Richard, you said, what's the definition of insanity? What did you tell me to open the show? What is it? You keep going back to the same well over and over and over again. And I've seen it and I've seen it and I've seen it. And I get you, but listen, would I like to see Trey Lance get a shot? Once upon a time, the two Shanahans, the two greatest minds in coaching today, said, we love Trey Lance and we're going to trade the sun and the moon to go get him. And he got hurt.
And they got rid of him.
Okay, they did, but he never got off to the right start, and he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I got it.
All right, YouTube. Now, that was Richard Sherman, Michael Irvin. That's pro Dak Prescott. You keep him here, you get him the money. Then you got Skip Bayless, who's a Cowboys fan. So he say, like us, that say get rid of Dak Prescott and give Trey Lance a shot. He turned back into old Dak Prescott, and he just don't trust him. And that's what a lot of you Cowboy fans think. And I'm not opposed to it. All I'm saying is, who do we get in return? That's my only argument. I'm not taking up for that. I'm just saying who we get in return. So I'm going to play y'all one more clip to end this video. We're going to come back and just wrap it up. Check it out.
And Dak has all control now here. You can't tag him. You can't tag him. Or you know what I mean? So you can't trade him. So you either do business with him or let him walk, and you can't let him walk.
Place at the wrong time. I got it.
As a guy who would love to see this, just to sit on this show and laugh in your face, put Trey Lance in and develop him and do that and put your franchise on Trey Lance. I would pay a lot of money to see that. And then when it goes bad and Dak Prescott's having the same success somewhere else, Skip, I will sit here and say, I told you so, because you can't name me 6-7 quarterbacks who've had more playoff success. Playoff success isn't for everybody, Skip. There's not a ton of quarterbacks in the league that have playoff success. There's Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, there's a lot of quarterbacks that are 2-5. I mean, what is Lamar Jackson? Is he 1-3, 1-4? And he's a great quarterback in the National Football League. There's a lot of quarterbacks that go to this playoffs and don't have success.
Hey, well, there you have it, folks. That's 2 Super Bowl champion winning players that played in the National Football League that's telling you that we should keep Dak Prescott. The same thing I've been saying. And the reason I'm saying that is the same reason they're saying it is. Who you gonna get in return? A lot of teams out here right now would take Dak Prescott. And that's not coming from me, just a fan. That's coming from 2 players that played in the league. So put in the comment section, what would you do? You're Jerry Jones. What would you do for Dak Prescott? Do you cut him? You try to trade him? Like, what do you do? Until the next one, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, and jump in that comment section. Peace.